It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill in this one, Nolan Ryan.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? This is Bryson Stott. And that one is downstairs. 2-1. That's a little bit low. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Mlbwl. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out. Mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now it's Christian Walker. 2 outs. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this, a lot of times
runner on the move, stays alive. Moves to first, and he's back in easily. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the National League Wildcard Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Brandon Woodruff. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Joe Morgan. And now 2 balls and a strike. Now he breaks his back. Scoops it up barehanded, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
And the batter will be the shortstop. The pitch. Just missed. Now fly ball to right center. Mlbwl on the move. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here is Aaron Judge. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets.
Morgan on the move. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
Runner takes off. And that is out of play. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in game one of the wild card series. Outside low, 3-2 down.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Bowers raging back towards the wall. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a base hit on the line. And the Dodgers score first. It's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
First and second, 2 outs. Next, the switch hitting first baseman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Now, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
First and second, 2 down. And next for L.A., Manny Ramirez. Two aboard, 2 outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Game 1 of this wild card series. And now the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
And now 2-1. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. In the air on the infield, Morgan. 1 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and a full count now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 down. Now Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
That to right. Puts it away for the out. Now here's Jake Bauers. Marsh off of first with 2 away. And a base hit up the middle. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now Carter Jensen. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. 2 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 2nd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. The next offering misses. And the count now even up. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now a chance for number 3. Next offering is fouled back. Woodruff deals. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Swing and a foul out of play.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And a ball evens the count. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 4-0.
She was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did she do that? No, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now it's going to be Rice and Stock. Upstairs.
2-1.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. Now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Lars Nootbaar stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. That just misses. The countdown 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2. So man aboard. Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Runner at second, 2 down here in game 1 of the wild card series. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Out at third, and that ends the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the center fielder, number 73.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
2 balls.
In the
1
dirt,
strike.
blocked. Woodruff throws to first,
Safe,
and he's
DJ.
back safely. Runner at first with no outs here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Action in the pen down there. Ricky Tiedemann, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Stroman, the right-hander, also getting loose. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here goes the runner. Got him swinging. Saves at second, and he easily steals the bag. And here's the first baseman.
This is a hitter that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch
2 strikes.
upstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2 the count.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just locked her up right there for the 2nd out, and that's an at-bat she's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And up next for Los Angeles, Manny Ramirez. Man on second, 2 down.
2 balls.
Squirts
2
away
strikes.
a little bit. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Man at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Christian Walker. Pulls that one foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
That one missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
So 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Ezequiel Tovar. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
2 outs. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Jake Bowers. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
First and second, 2 outs. Carter Jensen stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. In the air, right field. Judge has it sized up. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Max Muncy.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
2-2 the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, That's down and in. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brandon Woodruff won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ricky Tiedemann.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Joe Morgan will hit next. That one fouled off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him.
They get the force, and that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they lead it 4-1. Game one of this wild card series. And now Bryson Stott. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Lars Nootbaar stands in now for the Diamondbacks. One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
1 strike.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
The Dodgers leading by 3 here in game 1 of the wild card series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
At the plate, Christian Walker swings and blasts one deep to left center. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a breath. guys. You're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Manny Machado. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 4-3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Ouch.
First base.
Well, this has become a dangerous situation now. Missing spots on the mound and an opportunity for this offense to take advantage.
First and second, 2 outs. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ezequiel Tovar. The 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Robert Garcia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hodge also getting ripped. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to
that ends the inning, so we take a break. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Aaron Judge at the plate. And Judge spoils that one. Three-two now. This one in the air, right field. And makes the grab. And there's one away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 out, base is empty.
Two to count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Fought off foul. Line drive, knocks it down. No throw, and they don't get the out. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Hernandez off of first with 2 away. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Manny Ramirez. And that one almost got him. Smash to the left side. Whips it across. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 5-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Randy Rodriguez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So digging in, Jake Bauers. And that one hammered way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
1-1 now. And that's outside.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game. And this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, it's great execution to get that fastball inside. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate, but perfectly located. He threw it with conviction. You absolutely do not want to leave it out over the plate.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Next to hit for Arizona, Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Max Muncy.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Ball 3.
That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And here's the catcher. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Lined into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now the shortstop, number 10. And she's already left her mark on this game.
She certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
The 1-1.
She's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If she takes that approach, she could bust this game wide open.
The Dodgers threatening. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than her.
Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Oh, that's out.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
But boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as they score a pair on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ricky Tiedemann won't go any further tonight, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Obi Milner.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. The 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
On the ground. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. So now here's the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez recently taking home Player of the Month honors. That one missed.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that's in for a strike. Judge at third with 2 away. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Marsh makes the catch, and that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Diamondbacks 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Maton, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Lars Nootbaar stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's down and away. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Yennier Cano up and loosening in the pen. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Yandy Diaz now. Ground ball right side. Morgan slings to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, Christian Walker.
2 down, bases empty, and now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And he chases that one below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. On the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Shelley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman, number 0.
Swing and a ball popped up. Stop. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a miss.
I got 3 and 2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ramirez over at first with one away. This one in the air. Jensen in position. And there are 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to him. That misses. 2-1. And that one fouled off. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Mlbwl going back. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yennier Cano.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now Machado up here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. Now up next for Arizona, Brandon Marsh.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
We got full count.
The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the late stages of game 1. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, but no advance from the runners.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. A good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yennier Cano done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Robert Garcia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
2 on with 1 out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake Bauers. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of the Wildcard series. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Now the D-backs catcher, Carter Jensen. Lifted in the air, out to left. He makes the grab, and that is that. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Jimenez. Back to the top of the order now. Joe Morgan steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Falling behind 2-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And now 2-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 1 away. Now it's the shortstop. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this player is at the top of the list. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me she's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but she made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
It's Aaron Judge now. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. That is strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tommy Canley up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Next pitch is outside.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
And that'll load the bases.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Next is switch hitting first baseman. Check swing, called strike. Judge at third. Hernandez at first. 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. Beater with a fastball. And the Dodgers leave them loaded, but they lead at 8-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Porter Hodge. So back to the top of the order. Bryson Stott stands in now for the Diamondbacks. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Cut on and lifted in the air on his way over. And there's one away. Lars Nootbaar stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Drilled out towards left center field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2 count.
1 strike away from securing game 1. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Just missed. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
And now it's Manny Machado. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take this series opener here at home. So the Los Angeles Dodgers off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game 1 in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game 2. So that